Besides being here at this amazing event, we all have something in common. We're all broke. In fact, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to attend this conference because I've already spent so much money this month. But I'm not alone. In fact, we surveyed over 280 high school students across the GTA, and we found that over 40% of them spent more than $1,000 each year on extracurriculars alone.
To afford this, many of us have jobs, including myself. And along with this, I receive a T4 form twice yearly. Now, until recently, I didn't know what this form does, why I get it, what's the point of this, and when I asked my friends, neither did they. This shows that youth today lack even the most basic financial literacy skills.
These skills are vital for us to have. Ontario has some of the highest tuition rates in the country, yet many students are not aware of the costs associated with different post-secondary pathways. Based on our survey, we found that nearly 76% of students are worried about meeting their long-term objectives, and 90% don't even consider themselves to be financially literate.
We are MÜLA. MÜLA is a mobile app that helps high school students understand the three F's: financial planning, financial literacy, and financial responsibility. And it does so in an entertaining way.
A prototype of our app now. Here it is. So you just log in with Facebook or make a new account. It's really easy to use. So tap the pig. Money comes out, which is really nice. Welcome, Anjana, beautiful face over here. So the first question we ask is, what grade are you in? And this is a really important question because we cater each category that we create to each student and what grade they're in. For example, a grade 12 student might say, I need to put something into savings. But a grade 9 student might say, I need something for lunch. So here's the general overview, just what you spent this month, be careful, and upcoming events as well. So what MÜLA does is we're going to send you push notifications depending on how close or far the user is to achieving their goals. We also have built-in everyday financial lessons that can track your progress, that can be unlocked based on their progress, based on your progress.
So who exactly is MÜLA for? Well, MÜLA is for high school students just like us, between the ages of 14 and 18 in the middle class income bracket. Currently, MÜLA is being optimized for students within the GTA, but as our company grows, we do have plans of expansion. The app is catered towards those who want to control their finances. Our mission statement is to make financial literacy engaging, accessible, and fun. And this isn't just what we want, it's what our target market wants too.
After sending out the survey to nearly 300 students, we came to several conclusions. Fact, 60% of our respondents don't know how much they spend a month. Fact, 92% don't currently use a budgeting app. And fact, a remarkable 74% will be willing to use and want to see an app like this on the market.
Here's our project milestones. In the next 8 months, we'll be consulting mentors, meeting people within the industry, and creating the app itself. Next, we hope to partner with organizations as part of our marketing strategy. Finally, we hope to bring MÜLA to you guys next year.
The big question here is, how is MÜLA, a free app, supposed to make money? The answer is advertisements. Our user base consists of high school students in the GTA. Through our platform, we are able to offer native advertising that promotes relevant deals to these students in a specific demographic. This is so valuable for advertisers like retailers, youth organizations, and post-secondary institutions. And we will charge them $2 CPM, which is cost per 1,000 impressions, and raise this number as we build more credibility in a larger user base.
So we hope to partner with local universities and colleges who can use our platform to promote the courses and programs they offer, while our users can gain valuable information into the costs associated with these programs. So this is another function that our app features. It's the calendar function, which allows you to get a visual layout of all the events you'll be attending and the cost for each. Now below we have recommended events, and that's where our partnerships with youth-led organizations is going to come handy. Lastly, retailers who'd like to gain access to our valuable market and really tap into the amount of users we're reaching can partner with us and give our users exclusive discounts.
Financial literacy is a big problem, and we're not the only ones that have noticed this gap. There are popular budgeting apps like Mint out there, but they're just not meant for high school students. For example, most of these apps capitalize on bank cards, but a surprising 70% of our survey correspondents either don't have a bank card or they barely use it. On the other hand, financial literacy apps are generally geared towards a younger audience. So to make an app that combines budgeting and financial literacy, the key is finding the balance between childhood and adulthood.
We understand that communication channels are going to be our way of exposing this app. As teenagers, social media is our specialty, and that is where we excel. Many students select their events on Facebook, and that's how we're going to put our ad out there. We're going to advertise through sponsorships on their Facebook pages. We plan on partnering with many public and private sector organizations such as banks, school boards, YMCA, libraries, and multiple other events and buildings that students go to frequently. In order to engage financial literacy, we'll work with high school students and youth organizations to give presentations on topics such as financial literacy, income-formed student loans, and this will be a great way to show our app and financial literacy.
With over 1.3 million students enrolled in secondary school in Ontario alone, we know that there is potential for MÜLA to grow.
Our app will make sure customers know that budgeting isn't about limiting your money, it's about opening your options and taking control of your finances. MÜLA, control your future.
Great presentation, guys, and I think you're the first all-girl group, so congrats.
Thank you.
So you mentioned that high school kids spend approximately $1,000 a year.
On extracurricular activities.
Alone. So like events like this and events that happen at school, like
Okay. Okay. Pardon? Okay. Because I was just looking at your revenue model and trying to figure out from an advertising perspective, why would retailers want to advertise with you versus some of the other entities that they already advertise with?
Well, I guess the beauty of MÜLA is that it's specifically catered towards high school students. And I think a lot of retail shops are looking directly for that market, and the fact that we give them direct access to communicating with those customers would really be an advantage for their business.
In addition, we do have native ads integrated next to our events function, so that really means we're able to promote relevant deals to them. And all of our retail advertisers, they have to offer an exclusive discount, so it benefits both them and our users.
Great presentation, guys. You did a lot of surveys and you validated that this is a problem and that there's interest. Did you do any validation with companies like those retailers that they would pay advertising in the levels that you were projecting in your business plan?
Well, I go to meetings not after school, but called BNI, and through that I talk to several people who think that our idea is very valuable, such as we talk to internet marketers, we talk to coaches of startup businesses, I talk to several entrepreneurs. I also talk to guidance counselors and business teachers at my school, and they all think that this is very viable, that they would love to use an app like this, and they think that there is an actual market for this later on. We haven't discussed the financial aspect of that yet. We're just kind of seeing if it's viable.
Did you do any investigation into the legality of advertising to minors, or using platforms like Facebook and targeting minors, or if these banks or other partners are actually speaking to your demographic?
That's a great question. We're definitely going to look more into that, but we thought that this is a great way, we thought that this is a possible idea because as part of many youth organizations, we frequently have events and we have sponsors from retailers like Starbucks and Panera Bread that sponsor events, so we definitely believe that there's a market for that with our app.
Panera Bread is delicious. Good job.
Thank you.